Public housing residents, activists, and lawyers rallied outside the Riis Houses after filing a $10 million claim against the city for the arsenic water scare that consumed this community for more than a week.
My kids fear every time when they accidentally use it that, Mom, I'm gonna die. Like, that's scary to hear for your children to say. And I don't have answers because I really don't know what's going on with the water.
Rebecca Perkins is among 35 neighbors named in the lawsuit.
I still do use bottles of water. The water is a little still cloudy in my apartment.
Victims have a right to damages, even if they're not sick, but fear getting sick.
Over the weekend, the city declared the water safe after more than 100 tests and a revelation that the initial testing done by a third-party vendor that showed arsenic and possibly Legionella was deeply flawed.
Nothing's better than New York City water.
Mayor Adams chugged a glass of the tap water himself over the weekend to try and inspire confidence once again. Community activist Reverend Kevin McCall called that a stunt.
So this is a problem here in New York City, and it all falls under the leadership of Mayor Eric Adams.
And we know there's years of distrust in NYCHA, and rightfully so. We have to rebuild that trust.
When asked about the water crisis today, Mayor Adams defended the city and his administration's response. He promised to hold people in NYCHA accountable for the bad testing and the delay in notifying residents there may be an issue. But he also attacked the federal monitor, which will now investigate his administration's handling of the situation.
He's been there for all of these years. All that money that we spent, that money could have gone to many repairs. And so I'm going to do a deep dive.
Back at Riis Houses, the distrust of Adams and the city continues.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
The Tenants Association is still working with nonprofits to hand out free food because neighbors still don't want to use the water in their homes to drink or cook with.
I want the water tested every single day, even if you got to do 5 to 10 times a day.